Hi, everybody. Sorry, my internet is not cooperating, so I'm hoping that this doesn't cut off, but if it does, that's the reason. So I just wanted to pop in today because obviously you saw my announcement that we reached 5,000 subscribers this week. So I wanted to do a little bit of something different other than just a regular hop. I know most people do hops to celebrate kind of a milestone. Hello, everyone. Thank you. So most people do hops, and it's usually the same people over and over and over that are involved in the hops. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I know we just recently had the encouragement hop, so I didn't want to do a hop again, even though it was really fun. So I figured what we could do is a card swap. That way, anybody who's interested can be involved. All you really have to do is let me know if you want to make a card for somebody, and you'll just email me your information. I just need a name and address. So the only two people that will see your address and your name are me and the person that you're going to swap with. Now, what I am going to try to do once I have everybody's information and everybody that wants to participate, I'm going to try to match you up with somebody that's somewhat close to you. So if you are international, that's fine. If you're from Australia, I'm going to match you up with somebody in Australia so they don't have to wait 3 months for their card, because that's probably how long it's going to take. So all you have to do is email me by August 29th with just your name and address. And then I will send you out another email on the 31st with who you're matched up with. And all I ask is that you send out the card somewhat timely. So we ask that you send out the card by the 10th, September 10th, to that other person. That way you may meet somebody else in the crafty community and maybe become friends, or at least friends online, or maybe just somebody to swap cards with. You know, we all have a stack of them. So I have stacks and stacks. So I would love to send out some cards to you guys, and then you can get rid of one of your cards and possibly make a friend. So that is the first thing. So my email address is on the About section, I believe. If not, it's courtneyspapercrafts@gmail.com. And like I said, just email me by the 29th of August. That way I can kind of match everybody together. And that is it for that. Super simple. It can be any theme, I guess you could say. It can be a hello. It can be a hello crafty friend. It can be thinking of you. It doesn't really matter. So that's cool. Everybody likes to get homemade cards. So second, I wanted to do some giveaways. So I have 5 giveaways for 5,000 subscribers. So the first, and these are big. These are pretty big giveaways. So the first is a prize pack from Miss Ink Stamps, which is a newer stamp company. As some of you know, that I am on their design team, and I love, love, love their products. And when I say prize pack, it's not just a stamp set. We're talking like big, big prize pack. We got stencils, we got background stamps, and we got regular stamp sets. We got a whole lot of stuff in here. So that is one. We also have a prize pack of equal value for Trinity stamps that will include stamps, stencils, and embellishments. And nobody has better embellishments than Trinity stamps. I love Trinity. I've been on their team for over a year now. I just keep renewing because I love their team. I love Tanisa, who is the owner. She's probably the nicest person in the entire world. So that is the second giveaway. So we have a Miss Ink prize pack. We have a Trinity prize pack. Then we have Arteza 48 count real brush pens. And these are brand new, obviously. So this will go to somebody. And also for Arteza, we have, which I don't have in my hand, but I have mine in my hand, which is the half pan watercolors, which I'm not a watercolorist. I'm pretty new at it. I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. But this is my favorite Arteza product. I love all the Arteza products. So far, so good. Everything I've tried, I've loved. But this is my absolute favorite. So I'm going to give away one of these as well. And then finally, I'm hoping that by now you guys have heard of the Collective Creators. We had a promo video on my channel, as well as Mary's channel, as well as Jen's channel a few days ago. We've created our Instagram accounts and everything. So we've been kind of announcing a little bit here and there what's to come. So I'd like to give away a 30-day membership to the Collective Creators to try us out. Nobody says you have to renew, but at least become part of the community. Hopefully in that time you can meet some friends, learn some new techniques, share your cards or your creations, and that will start September 1st. So I'll be picking all the winners on the 31st of this month, and then your membership, so hopefully you can get to me right away. Your membership will start on September 1st, which is the launch day. So you'll have access to all of the fun stuff for that entire month. So all you have to do to win is to obviously be here, comment. If you're watching on replay, that's fine too. You can just leave a comment on the replay. I'm going to compile all of them together and pick 5 winners. Doesn't matter where you're from. This is open to everyone. So I'm very excited. I love giving stuff away. Watching out of New Jersey, Jesus came back from, oh, how was the scrapbook expo? I was supposed to go to that last year and I never ended up going. I heard it was really fun. Awesome. I'm so glad you liked the prizes. Mary, you like the makeup? I love everything Arteza too. Everything that I've tried, I've absolutely loved. And I've had to play around. The only ones that I was a little iffy about was the and I'm probably going to say this wrong, the Twi markers or the Twee markers or whatever. They were a little hard for me to get used to. In fact, I had to reach out to Mary for some help because I was obviously using them completely wrong. But after I got used to it, I really love them. I love everything, and they're so affordable for what you get in comparison to the Zigs, or, you know, their alcohol markers are pretty good. So, and you know that I love my alcohol markers, so I wouldn't lie to you. So that is what I have. Twee markers. Okay, Mary, sorry. I always say Twi markers. So does anybody have any questions about the card swap or about the giveaway or about anything? I'll give it a few minutes. How does the 5K feel? Honestly, it came up very, very quick. Let me pause on that. I haven't tried the gouache yet. I'm going to try the gouache next. My email address is courtneyspapercrafts@gmail.com. It is in the about section of my YouTube channel, but I'll also link it below once this goes live. So yes, the 5K came up very quickly. In fact, I really wasn't keeping track of it too much, to be quite honest with you. Yes, the card swap and the prizes are different. So you don't have to participate in the card swap in order to be eligible for the prizes. So the last time I looked, I was at like 4,000 subscribers. And then I looked again and I was at like 5,900 or 4,900. And I'm like, what just happened? And then it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. So, yeah, it's pretty cool because a year ago, a little over a year ago, I had 63 subscribers. And I was just about ready to give up, thinking I either don't know what I'm doing or nobody wants to watch me. And I decided, I reached out to Desiree from Include a Thank You, who is amazing. And she helped me out with tags and stuff like that. And all of a sudden it just went up. So it feels good. It feels good. I like to have a lot of people in the community. Yes, international, anybody who wants to join the card swap can. Like I said, I'm going to try to match you up with somebody that's in the same country at least as you. And as far as those of you who are in the US, I'll probably try to match you up with somebody at least in the same state. That way, who knows? Maybe you live near each other and you can get together for a crafty day. So yes, anybody, it's open to everyone. Thank you very much. Did I miss something? Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's Jen's. Oh my gosh. I talk to Jen every single day, as you probably will know. Talked to her for like an hour this morning. Me and Mary talked to her for an hour. We hang up and we're like, oh, it's the 23rd. Just leave a comment. So in order to be entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is either leave a comment here on the live, which I'll have access to, or if you are watching this on the replay, which I know obviously none of you are that are commenting right now, just leave a comment on the regular video and I'll put you in the running for the giveaways as well. Oh, we have 2 birthdays. Okay, happy birthday to both of you. There are a lot of August birthdays. Mine is next week. Oh, I'm sure we can find somebody in El Salvador, and if not, you will get a card from me, I promise. Might take a while to get there, but you will. We have a lot of people signing in. I'm really surprised we have so many people. So yes, we have somebody from El Salvador. There we go. If you guys both want to participate, we can match you guys up. Yes, these chat comments will enter you. Yes, Desiree's group is awesome. I love how we have she has such a diverse group of people in there. Nobody's afraid to share. She's got an awesome group. So does anybody have any other questions about the swap or... Oh yeah, obviously. I didn't even look at your name, Kim. I know that you live in the US. So, like I said, just email me by the 29th. You will receive an email back from me on the 31st with who you're going to be matched up with. So, okay, Marie, quick, it's super easy. We're doing a card swap. Instead of a hop to celebrate the 5,000 subscribers, we're just going to exchange cards with one another. So if you're interested in participating, all you have to do is email me by August 29th with your name and mailing address. And on the 31st, I'll go ahead and email you with the person you're matched up with. I'm going to try my best to match you up with somebody who's somewhat close to you. If you're outside of the US, I'm going to match you up with somebody at least in the same country. And then you'll find out who you're going to be swapping with on the 31st. Just have to mail out your card by September 10th, or somewhere around there. It doesn't have to be exactly September 10th, but just so they're not waiting several months for their card. My email address, once the video goes live, I will have that below, but I believe it's in the About section on my YouTube channel. Oh, you have a US address too. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I wanted to do something where it includes everybody. I know that we just did the encouragement hop, so I didn't want to do another one back to back. I'm curious about the big industry craft shows. Like Creativation, is that what you're referring to as far as the big craft shows go? Where am I located? I live in upstate New York. Okay, so Creativation, you have to be registered. So typically, if you're on a design team or something that is registered with Creativation, you will have the opportunity to go. Some individuals can attend Creativation, but there's certain criteria that you need to meet. If you're a content creator here on YouTube, you have to have a certain number of views and things like that, and you won't necessarily get in for free. It wouldn't matter to me if I had to pay, because to me it was well worth it. I went with Scrapping for Less last year, and it was the best time ever. Have I ever met Tim Holtz? I did. I met Tim Holtz at Creativation, and I was starstruck, and I get starstruck easily. You wouldn't think I'd get starstruck with a card maker or a crafter, but I was. And myself and Jen were standing there. We were filming live for you guys to watch. He was demoing the alcohol pearls. They hadn't even been released yet. And occasionally he would look up and like make eye contact with us. And you kind of just forgot what you were doing for a second when you had made eye contact with Tim Holtz. He's just like this perfect human being. So he's a great guy. As far as I can tell, he's really, really nice. It was, but I was on design teams. So as long as you're on a design team that company is going to Creativation, they can invite you along. Each company can bring a certain number of people. So that's how I got the opportunity to go. I didn't even know Trisha was here. Hi, Trisha. And I saw another question there, and now I can't remember what it was, and I think I missed it. Ah, there we go. Is there a theme for the swap? That was the question. No, just anything that you want to send to somebody. I mean, I wouldn't send them a sympathy card, but you know, just a hello, thinking of you, any kind of thing like that. I did get on the design teams from having a blog. I got lucky. I had a blog for about a week before I applied for Scrapping for Less. I didn't know anything about anything. I started a blog, started a YouTube channel, and started an Instagram all in the same week and said, hey, I want to be on a design team. So I found this Facebook group that was design team calls, and I found Scrapping for Less. I filled the thing out, or I emailed them the application. A couple weeks later, she gave me a shot. So that was pretty amazing. I think I got lucky in more ways than one, because Scrapping for Less is amazing. Teresa is completely amazing. And then it kind of just went from there. Once I got comfortable with that and got a little bit more established with my blog and my Instagram and stuff like that, I started applying to others, and I got those as well. And then after a while, sometimes they just reach out to you, and you don't necessarily have to apply. You can kind of figure out which ones will be right for you. Sometimes I do guest design work, which I really enjoy, because it's not as much of a commitment, and you get to try new things. So, and you possibly can meet new people. Thank you very much, Julie. So yeah, if any of you guys are looking to be on a design team, it's a lot of fun. It is work. But you do get usually free stamps. That's pretty much what you're going to get, is free stamp sets, probably to start. I would definitely recommend having a blog. If you ever want to set up a blog and you're not really sure how, I'd be glad you can email me. I'll be glad to help you out, at least point you in the right direction. Not going to lie, it's not fun to set up. I'm not a web designer, so I don't know what I'm really doing. So it took me a couple of days to actually set it up, but now a blog post takes me 5 minutes, primarily because I have a video. So all I pretty much do is say, this is what I did to the card, and here's the video if you want more details. So my blog is pretty vague now. I used to get a lot more detailed, but not so much anymore. Oh, I'm so glad to hear, Julie. 5 seconds to grab my crafty item. What is it? Oh, come on. It's going to be my Copics. I can replace the paper. Definitely Copics. Mom, why'd you say Winnie? She would grab her Misty, but yet she doesn't have her Misty. Mom, you don't have a Misty, so how can you grab it? Oh, thanks so much, Angela. I'm trying to kind of step out of the box because I know that Copics is not everybody's thing, And you got to understand that 99% of the things that I do with Copics can be applied to any alcohol marker. I just happen to own the Copics. I'm happy with the Copics, so I have no need or want to replace them, except with the Artezas. I do like those. But so every technique that I do with the Copics, you can use any other alcohol marker with. Yes, I do. I swatch out all of my everything. Watercolors, markers, everything. I swatch everything out because they never look the same. So I always have to swatch them out, or else I have to have a scrap piece of paper next to me and I just waste more paper. Yeah, the Copic refills, I'm finding a little bit of a hard time. I'm having a hard time getting them. So what I heard was that Copic has changed their distribution or something like that. So they're a little bit harder to get. And I know I ordered like 25 of them or something from Blick back in May. And I'm still waiting on 8 of them. So they're on back order for sure. I don't have a Blick near me, so I always have to order online. I know that I think there's several in New York City, but that's about 2.5 hours away from me, so I don't really make the trip too often. I really should. I probably, I could have walked to New York City and back and had them faster, so that would have been a better idea. Yeah, they're all over the place, but none here where I live. In fact, we only have one art store and it's very, very tiny. It'd be hard to pick just one. I would say I would pick the Copics just because that's the most expensive thing that I own when you add them all together. And it would be harder to replace. But everything else, I don't know. It'd be hard to pick one. You have all of the Copics? Favorite Copic combo? Oh boy, we're going to be here for a while. Oh, Mom, that's why you said Winnie. I'm sorry. I didn't even know I didn't realize her name was Winnie. That's my mom's cat's name. So I'm like, why are you saying Winnie? Favorite Copic combination? Well, I would say that because if it's my favorite color, so my favorite color is like a turquoise color, like just generally my favorite color. So I would say my BG10, BG13, BG15, and BG78. That's my favorite combo to use. You probably don't see it much. It used to be the BG18 until Jen, she's on here. She stole my BG18. So I switched it and used the BG78 and I get pretty much the same results. Thank you so much. I've got Copics. I got my first set of Copics about 2 years ago, and I still don't have them all. I think I'm probably only about halfway there, maybe a little over half. But right now, I haven't gotten any new Copics. I'm just working on getting the refills for what I have. And then from here on out, if I buy a Copic, I'm buying the refill along with it because I'm sick of some of my markers sitting here and I can't even use them because they're completely dry. Yes, the stamps and stencils. I'm telling you, I can't show you the Trinity one yet because it's not in my hand, but I'll show you what comes in the Miss Ink. We have this one here. Can you guys see that? Perfect scene building. Anybody who wants to try scene building. We have little dinosaurs. And this is probably one of my favorites, no surprise. It's the flowers. We have the coffee one. And then there's a background stamp, but along with the background stamp, you get some floral images too to go along with that. And then we have 2 stencils. We have the backgammon stencil. And this one's not labeled, but I think this is called like Jitters or something like that. I love, 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 love this stencil. So the winner gets all of this. They don't get one thing out of here, they get them all. So, and Trinity's, like I said, is going to be equal in size. But you will get embellishments. I'll give you a hint. It's a sweet theme. So it's going to be candy and cupcakes and sprinkles. And I'm telling you, their sprinkle embellishments look real. And I am a sprinkle fanatic. I have been since I was little. My mom can attest to this. We used to go out for ice cream and I wanted more sprinkles than I wanted ice cream. Just give me a little bit of ice cream and a whole lot of sprinkles. And these look so real. Yes, the Jitters does. Yes. Miss Ink is fabulous and the owner is fabulous as well. Yes, my mom's been working. My mom, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, for an early birthday present for my mom, I built her a little craft area. So I got her basically all the necessities to get started with. And she's been loving her stencils. She has been making background after background after background. So hopefully someday they'll become cards at some point. But right now she's got a whole lot of backgrounds. The thing I love about stencils is there's so much you can do with stencils and they're so inexpensive. I'm hooked on stencils lately, and it seems like, you know, the craft industry kind of goes through fads, just like fashion and everything else in the world. And right now it seems to be a stencil fad that, I mean, a couple of years ago, I don't even think we really even used stencils that much. I did. Thank you to Trisha. I think she's still here. Or she was here anyway. Yes, I have tried the pixie spray and I was just sticking it down with Post-it note tape to hold them down. And she suggested I tried it. And I said, yeah, next time I place an order, I'll order some. And as a surprise, she sent one to me and I tried it immediately and I love it. It's like a lifesaver. I am never going to use Post-it note tape on my stencils again. So thank you, Trisha. Oh, I only see the comments, guys, for about maybe 10 seconds and then they fade away. So I just missed that one. So if you want to repeat it, copy and paste it, because I only got to read about half of it. Oh, hi, Jamie. Tamamana Multi Glue is my favorite adhesive for pretty much everything. I know that a couple of people put it on the back of their stencils because it is repositionable. I found that it was leaving a residue. So thanks, Jamie, on my card panel itself. Did you see the Thermoweg cards today where they... Yes, I use, like I said, I use the Tamamana Multi Glue for everything. So it's repositionable and it's permanent. Oh, stop, Trisha. It's much appreciated. You guys don't even understand, and Mary and Jen can probably agree with this, or anybody who has any kind of YouTube channel or blog or anything like that. When we receive anything, it doesn't matter if it's a card. It doesn't matter if it's presents. It doesn't matter if you take a Post-it note and write thank you or happy birthday or thinking of you or whatever. If you pop that in the mail and I receive that in my mailbox, it makes my whole day. You can't see from here, but I have every single card that I've received from you guys and every other card, handmade card that I've received from anybody, all on display in my craft room. I keep them all. I'll keep them all forever. So those kind of things, that's why I thought the card swap would be so nice, because I keep everything that I receive. And then we all like to receive stuff. So does anybody else have any other questions about the card swap or about the giveaway or about anything in general? I don't know whether anybody's commenting because I'm not seeing anything. I'm hoping my internet didn't go down. Oh, there we go. Yes, I used, I had a stencil video probably about 2 weeks ago or so where I made 10 backgrounds, actually 11 backgrounds, but 10 techniques with actually Miss Ink stencils. And one of them was foiling, and I used the Tombow Mono Multi Glue, and I didn't have a problem with the foil sticking. Okay, real quick, I will quickly go over the swap. We're exchanging cards, basically. No hop this time, just exchanging cards with one another. So if you are interested in a card swap, you just have to email me by August 29th with your name and address. On the 31st, you'll receive an email back from me matching you up with somebody, hopefully that's somewhat close to you, with their name and address so you guys can swap cards. And the cards just need to be mailed out by September 10th. We're giving away, or I'm giving away, 5 things. We have 1 prize pack from Miss Ink Stamps, 1 prize pack from Trinity Stamps. We have real brush pens by Arteza. We have half pan watercolors from Arteza, and we have a 30-day membership to the Collective Creators. So those are the 5. All you have to do is leave a comment here on the live or a comment on the replay. So yes, I have embossed with the stencil. I've heat embossed and dry embossed with both. Again, that's on that video too. If you guys want any tips or tricks on how to do those things, that video pretty much covers it all. I talk real fast in it, but it's in there. Perfect, Kim. Thank you so much. The email is courtneyspapercrafts@gmail.com. Once this video goes live, I will leave it in the description, but it's also in the About section on my YouTube channel. So when you go to my channel and there's an About section, it should be right there. It's also on my Instagram. Oh, thank you so much, Sally. And if it's not there, Debbie, I will just give it like 5. I think it takes like 5 or 10 minutes for the video to actually go live. It has to like process or something. I'll put it in the description there. So anybody have anything else? I think we should be good. I will keep an eye out for all of your emails. I'm going to respond to every single email. Kim, tough one. I do not have a 9-to-5 job at this time. I have been working my butt off for several months on all crafty projects, way more than I ever did for a regular full-time job. I'm usually putting in 15, 16 hours a day. So it's been a lot, but it'll be worth it. It definitely will be worth it. So yeah, I'm going to respond to every single email. When you email me, if you're interested in the swap, I will email you back. If I don't email you back, it's because I didn't receive your email. So try to send it again. Sometimes Gmail can be tricky and it sends your email to places it shouldn't be. So if you don't hear from me, resend it. So I think we should be good. Like I said, the giveaway will close also on August 29th. So all comments need to be left by the 29th. And the winners will be chosen on the 31st. And I will announce the winners in... My cat is getting tangled up in cords here. And it's not Frankie, it's Macy this time. I will announce everything in the community section. So if you guys don't know how to find that, when you go on YouTube and you go to your subscriber list, it should come up right there. It's like where people make announcements and stuff like that. So make sure you check that out on the 1st and see if you're a winner. You just have to make 1 card and send it to whoever you're matched up with. Thank you so much. Perfect. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.